Hello, good afternoon everybody, how are you all doing today? My apologies for logging on a little bit late, but as promised, we're always going to do a market scan whenever I get on. And you guys are always welcome to participate with me by joining me in this video. But first of all, I don't really like to talk about my positions, but I figured I would trade a little bit for you guys, because, you know, like, it's only fair, right? But right now, I'm starting to ladder. I will be playing about $15,000 to $20,000. I'm just stuck in funding right now. I don't have that much on this account right here. I'm in a position right now for only $4,000, $4,500 right now. Okay, and the reason why I enter this position is because we are getting into a lower high for the RSI consistently, lower, right? But we're getting higher price. This 1 hour chart is my trigger chart, where I think that is going to be the one that signifies to me that it's time for it to drop down very low. Okay, so I'm going to reset my charts here, and then we're also going to do a, so this would be an afternoon market scan, okay? And then we're going to walk down the line, as I call it. It is gorgeous outside right now. It's snowing. And there are these gigantic, fluffy, just radiant looking snowflakes. Yeah, it's gorgeous here. I love it. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes the moments, they just seize me. You know, and I just get captivated by something beautiful in nature. That's exactly why I moved here, and that's probably one of the main reasons why I'm sober now, right? In terms of, like, I will have the occasional drink here and there, but man, I feel like you guys have really helped me a lot as well. So anyways, let's get back to this, okay? I want to keep it very professional from now on, because I'm serious about trading. I'm going to tell you guys a very funny story maybe at the end of this story or video. Okay, now this one's going to be Ethereum, and then we're going to go to Litecoin as well. Those are going to always be my top picks unless something passes it highly on CoinMarketCap. So right now I'm once again in a short position for NEO, only down 1% right now, but this factors in fees, no worries, okay? Takes in 0.2% fees, but my volume's high enough to get a very low fee right now. I think that this is pretty much at the top right now, and it's going to come down. The 1 hour already started showing its hammer in true colors. So let's walk down the line and see what Bitcoin is up to right now. Bitcoin is up to absolutely nothing. It has been a very dreadful thing to watch for the past few days, actually. Since the 11th, we'll say, okay? Since the 11th, it's ranged 3%, which is now 2 days and 12 hours, which is 48 plus 12, 60 hours. It has gone out of, actually, maybe it ranged more than that. Yeah, it did actually. I don't know if that was like a tether fund or something that people would say. 3.78% it has ranged, right? And that was only one spike. But if you take like the base of it, right? Like we're averaging right now right in the center of it. And Bitcoin is not making any progression whatsoever quite now. If we do get a rally, it is most likely going to hit around, if we even get it, to 8,900 now. Now that we've been stalling for a few days, we'll see. Do you understand what I mean by that? Because we've been sidewaysing for a few days now, right? It's going more to the right, which in turn, when it does rally to the upward side, the resistance is closer to the lower side. Does that make sense? For example, if I keep going sideways over here and then we rally, clearly this point right there is lower than if we just rallied right now, right? That point is that higher price. So the further we go sideways, the closer we get to the resistance. So right now, I'm not really interested in Bitcoin. I'm still waiting for it to make one more drop, right? That would be beautiful if it did something like drop to the Fibonacci range over here of between the 0.5, like a little bit lower, the midway point of the 0.5 and the 618 Fibonacci level. So I'll be very interested in Bitcoin right now if it gets to something like down here. Okay, I think that would be very ideal. And then if we break below this 8370 to 8500 whatever range, like 8.4 to 8.5 range, then I would definitely bank on right here. Okay, if we don't hold above this 0.786 fib level, all bullishness is off the table. Actually, it's right around 8K. Okay, and this is actually on Binance. On other exchanges, it's lower than that or higher than that. For example, on Bitfinex, I believe it's 8,027 or something like that. So this is done on Binance today. And right now, as it stands, if you look, for example, on the 6-hour chart, you're seeing Bitcoin just like that, right? So we're facing a critical resist or support soon that needs to hold. If not, please do fall down to the green box. Anyways, done with Bitcoin. Moving down the line. I already gave it way too much time. EOS is not like Bitcoin whatsoever, okay? As we can see here on the 6-hour chart, they're very, very different charts in my opinion, okay? Bitcoin has been trending to the downward side ever since October the 23rd. Or sorry, ever since the rally finished. EOS has been trending more to the upside, right? And right now, this particular region, yeah, we are. But I'm just talking about generally correlating to it, okay? For example, November the 3rd. Actually, no. You know what? I might stand corrected. I have to do a little bit further analysis on it. But looking at EOS right now, it's still at a very neutral level for our side, the 6-hour, for example. It's just fighting right now on the 4-hour, directly in the middle of this 55 EMA. And on the 6-hour, it's supporting above the 55 EMA right now. So this is a very critical point. If you take a look at Bitcoin, we're trending below it, right? We're trending below it, and we are literally just about to get a crossing. Something is going to happen here, guys. Look at the reaction every time something happens with the yellow and the red line. It ends up getting a major reaction, right, when it crosses over. Yeah, like here, for example, that was scary. So what is going to happen here? Are we going to get a death cross? If so, every coin's going to tank with it, right? We see that EOS is trending on the positive side, on the RSI. Oh, sorry, not RSI, the MACD. But what we see here, the histogram, is on the negative side. Whereas on Bitcoin, it's the opposite, actually. The complete opposite. Histogram is positive. The MACD is negative. So, I'm not really interested right now in EOS quite yet. NEO is the one that I'm very interested in, right? I just believe that every coin, something is going to happen very soon. It's just a matter of time. There will be volatility. Right here, 6-hour chart for XRP. Death cross is likely to happen. Right here. We're at a very critical point as well. Every single coin right now is at a critical support point. And if broken, Bitcoin will fall about $300, and every other coin will fall quite a bit as well. So let me just give you an idea, okay, of what I want. The resistance is right here, or it's gonna fall, or the support rather. I say 8,400-ish. That's about a 4% drop. If Bitcoin drops 4%, there's a good chance every coin could fall between 4 to like 10%. And if that happens, it's gonna take down NEO with it as well. And NEO is gonna retrace a beautiful amount, because right now we are right very much so in the 5th wave going to the upside. Or it could even be the B wave. The A came down, the B ended up getting to a higher point than the 5th point. Do you see what I mean? Just check this out right here, okay? So the way that I counted this for NEO was like this, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I believe that this is just making the A to the B and the C's come to the downside. 90-minute chart gave it a really, really ugly shooting star type candle already. The 2-hour is probably going to be nasty. It's probably going to be a bearishly engulfing type of candle. These series of dojis were starting to give it away with the hanging man right there. And this right here is like a hammer, but inverted on the upside, which could signal reversal. So NEO to me is definitely a coin I'm interested in for the day. I'm still interested in NEO and Bitcoin. Or if I had to pick two, it would definitely be, I guess, NEO and Bitcoin. But let's see what Ethereum is up to right now. Ethereum is trending higher. Okay, okay. Not bad. Actually, it's trending. It's getting tight, guys. It's getting very, very tight for Ethereum. I never noticed it. Unlike other coins, if you take a look at October the 23rd, what you'll see is these guys here on a higher time frame even is probably going to look just like that. Is that beautiful? Let's see how it looks on the 8-hour. Nope, not as good. And then guess what is supporting it? That would make it look like it's an ascending type of triangle. That would be this yellow line right there. That's also the 55 EMA. And right now, what we are actually seeing on Ethereum is that there's a potential for a... Interesting. Wow, if you look on EOS as well, right? On the 10 hour, it is bullish. It looks like there's going to be a golden crossover on EOS. And then you look on Ethereum as well, it looks like there's a potential for a golden crossover as well. This specific point is gonna, I think it's gonna be a reaction point. It could either be a death cross, right? Like a death, as in like we fake, it's gonna stay as a death cross, I meant, or we get very close to it and it will look like a death cross where the 200 will still remain on top as the resistance. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool, guys. I think like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, something is gonna happen. Yeah, Neo, I'm probably gonna stack another. I think I'm 4,500, 5k in. I'll probably end up stacking another like maybe 8k if the volume picks up. Yeah, I had to think about that. I had to do some calculations in my head. Yeah, okay. Ethereum is pretty interesting too. It's the one that's bullish more than all of them. But of course, don't deny it for a second. Things can break down. Let me explain to you like how simple something can break down is. Okay, here, everybody thought that for Neo, I was talking about it yesterday. It looks like it's an ascending triangle, right? You go to 30-minute chart. Look how beautiful that looks. I'm sorry for talking very fast today. I've got a lot of information to give out, and I'm also going to do a Bitcoin technical analysis. I'm trying to make lunch right now. I'm trying to plan an event for Saturday for the Santa Claus parade. Trying to get some decorations up still. Tracking down some mail. Got to pick up some mail at the postage. Got to go grocery shopping. Yeah, I got a little bit of stuff to do today. Got to wash my car as well. I don't want my car to get dirty at all in the winter and rust. So, yeah. So here's an example of an ascending type of triangle that people thought was going to form, right? You know, because we just got these 1, 2, and then 1, 2 points here. 2 points of support, 2 points of resistance. It was deduced that there might be a third, but of course it breaks down. Here's a third one, right? So people thought it might break up, but of course it broke down. How many percent? 4%. Significant to a day trader. Okay. Now Litecoin as well. It's pretty boring to me, Litecoin, honestly. Yeah, it's really boring right now. Like these, it's so far apart. Like take a look at take a look at XRP here. See how close it is? Look at EOS. You see here as well Ethereum, okay? Where it's getting close to this support. But you look at Litecoin, look how far it is from each other. There's no, we're using EMAs right now as a measure of a reaction that could happen soon. The range is still huge in my opinion, 4 or 5% for Litecoin. It's pretty boring right now. Channel, perhaps? Yeah. Maybe. Maybe at this point right here, guys, we can get a reaction. Hey, it's held true for how long already now? Let's count together. 2, 3, 4-ish. It's pretty significant to me. Alright, let's see what happens. All in the same boat, I deduce now. So today, consensus is this. When we do our afternoon summary and scan. Summary is that the hottest coin right now is Neo. Okay? That's got the highest potential right now. This will probably be the only time that I ever share a live trading video with you guys during a TA. I've got a little present, don't worry. A lot of videos are being recorded. But, yeah, I just want to not be, you know, I just want to be a little transparent sometimes here and there and put it that way, you know? Anyways, guys, I'm pretty confident about Neo coming down. But you know what? To be quite honest, looking at coin market cap right now, like we're seeing a lot of coins that are just on the fence. Some are in the green. BNC is doing really well right now. TRX is doing well. Chainlink, Monero, right? Some are going to have their green days. Some are going to have their red days. But just know that there's always volatility in crypto. And And I cannot help but have to emphasize strongly that you guys have to make sure you obey your stop loss, man. I've seen people like, yeah, like myself, honestly, I fell asleep last night. I should have stopped myself out already. But I was just watching a movie and I crashed. But you know what? I also knew that when I not dollar cost average, but when I laddered into my position, I knew that I could play a lot more, right? And we're also hitting a resistance on it, so I'm just very confident overall about NEO requiring some type of small correction. And I just want to highly emphasize, guys, that like you must obey your stop loss. Check this out, guys. XRP could have a huge run right now. Wow, the 10 hour is about to MACD crossover. What? Oh, wow, that's kind of cool. Oh, wow, Bitcoin too, actually. Cool! Right there, guys. There you go. You guys, if you watch to the very end, you'll know what I'm talking. This is awesome because we might have a chance to cross over here. Okay. This is gonna take a few more. It's gonna, if closes at 6. Wow, it's almost about to close, guys. I'm not kidding. So stay sharp. Something could happen very, very soon. See you guys later. I'll see you in the a little bit, around 5-6 p.m. in like 4 or 5 hours. Actually, it doesn't matter depending on when you watch this. Right? I'll see you guys like later this evening to release a video for the Bitcoin technical analysis. All right. Okay, so I'm pretty caught up with just what's going on and my thoughts. Generally, I've got my consensus and everything. Okay, hopefully you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you guys soon. It's time for lunch. Bye now.